First of all, one of the things we can buy at the market, one of the things that is very good for your health is vegetable. And of course, we usually talk about vegetables, right? Because there are many vegetables that are good for us. A vegetable is a plant that people can eat as food. So basically, any plant that you can eat as food, we call that as a vegetable. Of course, there is a distinction made from fruits, right? Fruits and vegetables are a little bit different, but usually our definition here, a vegetable is a plant that people can eat as food. Okay, our next word is a verb, to provide. This is what markets do for people. They provide things. Provide means to give someone something. And as we can see, it is a verb, to give. To give someone something is to provide them with something. So if you provide somebody with something, you are giving them the thing, or you're giving them the chance to buy your thing, okay? Markets provide many goods for sale. So markets give many products for sale to customers. Our next word is pick out. When you go to the market, wow, there are so many fruits and vegetables, so many different types of food that you need to choose which one you want. You can't get them all, right? Your stomach's not big enough, right? So you want to pick out the ones that you want. Pick out means to choose one from many things. Especially sometimes you go to a supermarket and you see, wow, there are so many apples, and even so many different kind of apples, right? There's green ones, there's red ones, there's big ones, there's small ones. Which one do you get, right? There's sweet ones, there's sour ones. You have to choose which one you want. And even in the bin, if you say, I want a green one, you have to choose which green one you want. So you pick out your groceries. You pick out the goods that you want to buy from among many choices. So you want to pick them out. Okay, we also have weigh. When you buy, especially when you buy vegetables or fruit or some type of food that's not packaged, right? It just comes in there's a lot of them, and you pick out several of them. You have to weigh them because the store needs to know how much to charge you for those goods. How do you know? If there's 5 apples, you have 5 big apples, maybe 5 smaller apples are cheaper, right? Of course, the more you buy, the heavier the item you buy, the more it costs. So you need to weigh it. Weigh means to put something on a scale to see how heavy it is. And this is a type of scale. Of course, the scale that you see at the grocery store is not this type of scale. You put it on and there's a little electronic, right? A digital readout. It tells you how much something is. Or sometimes the clerk pushes a button and a little paper comes out, and that's the price of the goods that you want to buy. That is the price of the cucumbers or the tomatoes or the apples that you want to buy. So you need to weigh them first before you go to pay for those goods. Okay, also milk. Milk is another thing that you can buy at the supermarket or grocery. Milk, of course, is a white drink. It's white in color that we can get from cows, right? Goats and sheep. Did you know that? Of course, normally we drink cow's milk, but you can drink goat milk and sheep milk. Did you ever have goat milk or sheep milk? I never drank that. I've always drunk cow milk. That's the most common type of milk. But in some places where there aren't many cows, you can get milk from goats and you can get milk from sheep, and human beings can drink that also. But normally we get milk from cows. Okay, a buyer. What is a buyer? That's you, right? Or that's your mom or dad, right? When you go to the grocery store, if you go with your mom, she is the buyer. If you go by yourself and you buy something, you are the buyer. So a buyer is someone who buys something. And this woman here is a buyer. She has bought many things, right? She is a very busy buyer, right? Okay, so when you go to the store and you buy something, you can call yourself a buyer. We can also call that person, of course, a customer. A customer is someone who goes into a store and buys a good. So buyer or customer. Lesson 12. Visiting the market. Vegetable. A plant that people can eat as food. Provide. To give someone something. Pick out. To choose one from many things. Weigh. To put something on a scale to see how heavy it is. Milk. A white drink that we can get from cows, goats, and sheep. Buyer. Someone who buys something.